Some serious business for Gamecock football. They entertain Alabama Saturday, 3:30. It's homecoming. What will we see from that Gamecock offense? It's been a rough week for USC offensive coordinator Mike Shula. In the first quarter last week against Oklahoma, fans started chanting "Fire Shula" because the offense, especially in their four losses, has been pretty much inept. They're averaging 11 points a game in those four losses. And against the Sooners, only 54 yards rushing. Lenore Sellers was sacked 6 times. And we hear the coaches all the time telling the players to block out the outside noise. They want to keep their confidence up, have a belief in what they're doing. And so here's Mike Shula responding to the question of, hey, has your confidence wavered? How do you keep your hope up? And here's the coach.
Yeah, you have to have confidence. So you know, what do we ask our players to do, right? We ask our players to have confidence, believe in themselves, keep working hard, believe and trust in what they're doing and their guys around them. And so if we do that as coaches, I mean, if we ask our players to do that, we have to do the same thing. Plus, we have so much, there's so much each week to have to dial in and be really good in preparation. You don't have time to kind of think about, hey, you know, being down on yourself or what's, you know, this is being said or that. You just kind of know. I mean, you sign up for this coaching and playing because you love football, and you sign up because you love to compete. And if I take time away from preparing to help our football team compete and go win games, then I'm cheating everybody around me, and I can't, you know, I won't do that.
Yeah, I believe that Shula's confidence is up. After all, he played quarterback at Alabama. He was a head coach at Alabama. He's worked in the NFL. So he has to be thick skinned. And of course, his father, Don Shula, NFL Hall of Fame head coach. But still, he got a lot of questions on Wednesday about some of the play calling. Why were you sticking with the run down there on the goal line? What about more runs with Lenore Sellers down in the red zone instead of going up the middle? More deep passes. So we need to see if any of that is going to play a role on Saturday, or if it's going to be the same stuff that we saw against Oklahoma, which won't be pretty.
Yeah, Rick, we've talked about this with the Gamecocks coaching staff before, and I think it's wrong to say that this all falls on Mike Shula's shoulders, because it doesn't. You know, he's got players playing for him as well, and they need to take some of the responsibility. And it's like we talked about with the offensive line last week. They make a change there. They bring in Sean Elliott. That doesn't solve all the problems. It's still the same guys. And, you know, even if they got rid of Mike Shula, at this point of the season, they're going to be running the same offense. They're not going to come in and put in a whole new offense for the last half of the season. So I guess, Rick, the question is, how much of the offensive struggles do you put on Shula, and how much do you put on the players at Carolina?
Yeah, you're right. The players still have to execute, but you can put, you can put a good bit on Shula's shoulders with the play calling. It seems like in their first drive against Oklahoma, they showed some creativity. They moved it right down the field. But after that, it got kind of stale, and he was asked about, continuing those runs. And he said, hey, you also have to think about the scheme of the defense. Like, hey, they're scheming up plays to stop you. And so, yeah, it's a chess match. But sooner or later, you have to come up with some plays that are going to work a little better for you and also help you to get down and put some points on the scoreboard. But, yeah, it's a combination of the players have to execute. Lenore Sellers, is he reading the defenses quick enough as he's taking what the defense is giving him? So it's a little of both.